If you think I'm lying about why people can't get jobs, this is a perfect example. Hey, can you look for a job for me? I'm like, yes. What kind of a job? Any job. So my first concern is so easy. Why can't I get a job? This is the question of a lot of people right now. And some of them are still even doing their college degrees, and they're like, if I finish schooling, am I gonna get a job? And there's a thing whereby someone who doesn't have the qualification getting a job. So why am I not getting a job? Have you ever considered that the way you're applying to get a job might be the problem? Have you ever considered that the person you're giving your CV might be the wrong person? Have you ever considered that you have a qualification but you are not qualified for that job? So what do you do? Have you ever considered that? You need to start to think for your own self. You need to start to think like, okay, what is it that I'm doing wrong and what can I do? So for today, I just want you to think, what is it that you are doing wrong and what can you do? So this is what you can do now. 1, you need to make connections. First thing first, the person you need to connect with in any company is a receptionist and a security guard or a janitor. Why? Those people know who gives people job, what time is that person there, and how to see the person. So if you are connected to those people, I guarantee you bring your CV, then make sure that it goes to the rightful person, and then make sure that you meet the person who's gonna give you the job. But what do? You all think that a cleaner is nothing, a security guard is nothing, a receptionist is nothing. Those are the most important people. Not forgetting the guy who makes tea. Those are the most important people at any company. Those are the people you need to connect with first before you start connecting with the bigger guys. You start connecting with the guys who owns the company and stuff. But what do? You always rush to connect with the managing director, the director of the company, and think that they're going to give you a job. And you come and brag to us, I know the manager, I know the director, but you're unemployed. So now you need to know who to connect with and how to connect with them. It's easy to connect with the security guard. It's easy to connect with the cleaner. It's easy to connect with the person who brings tea to the boss. And it's easy to connect with the receptionist. But some of your approaches are so bad, and you really need to change them. So from today, go and connect with those 4 people. Don't worry how you're gonna do it. Now you know that you need to connect with 4 people. You need to do a survey, and you need to invite the person for lunch and explain your story. That's how you have to pitch, and you need to understand that by doing so, you won't go wrong. You are even improving yourself because you are already putting action on your own degree. You're already putting action into any skill you know. So if you don't do that, no one is going to hire you. No one is going to hire you. I can't hire you just because you just graduated from school. No. I need to hire you because I need to see that you're going to bring a change. It's not about what you can say, it's about what you've already done and the time, the effort you put. Because a lot of people in these companies, especially the HR managers, they don't even know anything about how long does a project takes or a survey takes for them to understand how this company operates. The director, all he wants are results. There's nothing else. All he wants are results. Imagine you go for an interview, then say, okay, so how are you going to improve the production? And you'll be like, no, I have friends, I have social media account, I have this. That's bullshit. Everyone has that. And some people are even doing better. They didn't even go to school, but they got million subscribers. They didn't even go to school, but they're making thousands of dollars a single day. What you need to understand is, what are you going to bring to the company? What do you have? I have this. You show them. Show them the paper. That's what I have. That's what I'm bringing on the table. And think you need to make changes from here to here so that the operational basis goes up. You know, this issue to do with employment really touches my heart. A lot of people can't get employed. Why? A lot of people doing the job they don't love. Why? Can you get it in your head? After doing a survey, you need to come up with a plan. Okay, if I'm gonna go to this company, what am I gonna bring? Now, this company is operating this way, their competitors operating this way, and this company is failing because of this and this and this. You are just working from the external point of view. You are not yet internal. You're going to be surprised when you got internal. You see that it's way, way worse. And if you have all that information, and with your certificate, the one you are proud of, the degree, the PhD, the master's, what do? You ask the receptionist to make an appointment for you with a person who you want to see. So it's not only about going to a company to go and see the person. You can even invite them for lunch. That's why you need the tea guy. The tea guy knows what this guy drinks. What kind of drink does he want? And when you're making an order, you make sure you go to his favorite restaurant. It's easy. Invite him for your lunch at his favorite restaurant. Talk to him. Show him what you got. Show him what you were studying. Show him how you can improve his company while he's there. And what is the job for the cleaner? The cleaner really knows how this guy behaves when he is with other employees. He knows that, oh, this guy behaves like this and this. That's how you handle him. And what does the security guy knows? He knows how this guy operates, what time he gets in and what time he gets out. So every time you would know, and the security guard and the receptionist know who comes in the company and who goes, and what kind of people come to this company. And what gets you a job is not a certificate. What gets you a job is a skill. What skill do you have? You are busy gossiping, following rumors all over internet. Anything which is trending, you are there. But you don't even have a skill. If we say go for 1 hour or 30 minutes just to learn a skill, you're like, I don't have time. Go and watch a series, 9 seasons, which is like 24 hours, you go and watch. And then you come and complain that you don't have a job. Are you serious? Are you really, really serious? You need to start to take action in your life. Get a skill, practice that skill, apply it in your life. Then go and find a job. You know, it's a skill to find a job. I can go outside right now and get a job at any company because I know what I do. But do you know what you do? You sit. So you're going to sit. At times you pray that, God, can I have patience? God has a patience and stuff. But you don't have patience. You can't even stand 1 hour listening to someone telling you what to do. But you can sit, relax, enjoy popcorns, watching Netflix, and you come looking for a job. Be serious. You don't find a job by sitting watching Netflix. You find a job by improving yourself, getting skills. When you get a skill, apply it. Go and look for a job. When you want a job, you really get a job. There's nothing saying, I cannot find a job. You don't want it. If you want it, you can stay. The same way you stay when you're watching a series which is 10 seasons long, 15 seasons long, and you go on Twitch, and you go on Instagram, and you go on Facebook, LinkedIn. No, I get really, really, really angry listening to people saying, I can't get a job. I look for a job, I find a job for you. I say, apply, and you tell me you can't because you don't know how to write an essay. I'm like, oh my God, this is fucking stupid. You want me to get a job for you and to give you a job, and all you do is wake up in the morning, take a shower, boom, put your good clothes and go and start to take pictures for Snapchat and Instagram and say, at work, I'm the big boss. That's stupidity. People need to get out of their fucking comfort zone and start to think like, okay, what can I do? What can I do with my life? How can I do with my life? I know some of you are like, no, life is hard. Really? If life is hard, stop breathing and get out of this planet. We don't need you. We don't need people who are going to complain. If life is hard, you need to challenge it. Life is a challenge. You need to challenge. If you don't challenge life, it's going to challenge you and it's going to beat you to your knees. Most of you go to church saying, I'm praying to God to get a job. But most of you, when you pray, you sit. When you pray, you sleep. When you pray, you start watching television. You don't get a job by sleeping and lying on the bed, whatever, watching television. You get a job by going out and look for it. You're always praying to God, God, can you give me a job? No, stop praying saying, God, can you give me a job? God, thank you for today. I'm going to do this. If God is your friend, you tell him what you want. If God is your friend, he needs to know where you're going and where you're going then. And then you will protect you. You will guide you. But most of you, you always pray to God asking, God, can you give me this? God, can you give me this? You don't even thank God for what you have. You don't even thank God for what you will have. You don't even want to take action. You want God to take action for you. My friend, you need to grow up. You need to grow up. And you need to start thinking outside the box. If you can't think outside the box, go outside the box and see how the box look. And then you see that there are 6 corners, not 4. I get people coming to me saying, I'm looking for a job, and I ask, what kind of a job do you want? Someone just say, any job. I don't know what is called any job. I don't know where to get any job. Tell me the specific. I want this job and this job and this job. And I'll ask you, what do you have? What kind of skills do you have? Man, we need to change the way we see things. We need to change our perspective. We need to change our way of life, the way we communicate and everything. Because if we don't change, we're not going to get a job. Any day. And the worst part is this: if you can't get a job, create one. Simple. If you can't create one, you cannot work. You cannot work. You see all these positions they list down, managing director, whatever. Those positions were not there, but someone created them because they wanted that job. They really knew what to do. Some of your companies, they have a position, happy officer. You'll be like, what is a happy officer? Huh? Because there was a person who made sure that that position is created. If you can't find a job, create a job. So in creating a job, I didn't say be an entrepreneur or a small business owner. I didn't say that. Create a job at a company. Create a job wherever you go. If you can't create a job, I'm not going to create a job for you. That is the truth. And you need to stop telling me that you need any job. There's no any job. There is one job. What job do you want? And what can you do? You arrive at an internship, you need to understand the policy of the company, you need to understand the administration, the organization of the company. And then you need to put that into your life and start to live with it. See what you can improve while you're at an internship. Not thinking that I need to graduate first so that I can be able to run this business. I need to graduate first so that I can be doing this. That's stupid. You need to wake up. If you can't wake up, no one's going to wake up for you. You'll be lying there, dead, who will leave you. And then, when you arrive at your grave, you'll be like regretting. I would rather live this life trying than regretting. I don't care how many people are going to laugh at me. I don't care who is going to talk rumors about me. I don't care, because people will talk, people will laugh. And I do good and I do bad, but what I need right now is a job. What should I do when I need a job? I need to get out of my comfort zone. I don't need to think outside the box. I need to be outside the box and see what can I do when I'm outside the box. Because thinking outside the box won't help. I need to be outside. And when I'm outside the box, I know I'm going to move. And when I'm moving, I'm not going to be moving like holding my hands like this. I know I'm going to move going forward. And that going forward is going to change my life. So my last advice is this: don't just connect with people. Don't brag about connecting with the CEO of a company whom is not going to tell you anything. Don't just come on and say, I have connections, I have 20 million connections, I have this. The connections which you don't use. Start thinking on who to connect with and why to connect with that person. Get informed. Know that when you're applying for a job, you have a reason to apply. And they have a reason to hire you, because you have things you already know about the company and which you want to change. And make sure you go and change that. That's my advice, guys. I want you to all to get employed. And this is what you have to do. If you can't get a job, remember, you have a friend who is starting a company. You have relatives who are starting companies. Go and find work from them. Use your skills. Use your skills to make those companies grow. Use your skills to make any initiative grow. Don't just brag saying you have a degree, you have a master's, you know what you do, while it's you don't. If you know what you do, you can get a job. But if you don't know what you do, you will never get a job. Until then, my friend, be who you must be. See you next time.